Now what you're doing on that camera?
I'm actually. Aye.
We left with one devices a day. Had to set up all ourselves. His castles are loose. We nearly fucking didn't get it on.
And I would zoom right in on his forehead before.
Well, anyways, welcome back to the FILTA. I'm Steve.
And Bootsies.
This episode is brought to you by the North East Tattoo Company, situated in Pretty.
Pretty?
We are.
Pretty?
Pretty.
I thought you see it.
Pretty.
Pretty?
Pretty, I'm fucking that.
Pretty! It's spelled with a U.
Well, I'm saying pretty.
I situated in Pretty.
So, what was that?
To a mate, Glenn, innit?
I would make Glenn the Minim Patterson, also known as the MC Minim.
Aye.
One of the finest tattooists and MCs in the North East.
But aye.
So if you want some tattoos, we're chuck out in the cunt. I think 90% of our tattoos have been done by Glenn.
Aye,
There's links below, and I do some quality black and grey work.
Well, I spot on, Glenn. And cheers for the ongoing support, and that means a lot, Glenn.
I think he shared every video that we've done. Loves it.
Aye, nah.
So I thought we'd give him a shout out, you know.
Well, aye. And thanks very much.
Thanks for the support, and thanks for all the tattoos over the years, and that.
No, it is like talking with Glenn and all that. Like the tattoos that we've had over the years, like we've had. Because Glenn and I used to rock up when what? You know what haven't even put the music on. Glenn.
I was thinking that.
I've got the headphones in.
That's why I said, "What's that?" when I went doing.
Oh, is that what it was? But anyway, right, talking about Glenn. He used to rock up with the. Oh, for fuck's sake!
What's the matter?
We'll cut this bit, right? I can't get it on. Do you know what it is? It's every fucking time, isn't it? I'm not doing a podcast, so I can't get it on.
Just think about the tunes. This is staying in this, by the way.
It's fucking not.
It is like.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
This is how he gets on, you know, when he kind of get the tunes on.
I'm not doing fuck all. I'm watching. I'll just fucking go. I'll just fucking.
He's gonna flip the table out and everything if you kind of get the tunes on. Oh, there we go.
Lad. More.
Anyway,
we're back in action. Right. You know, talking about Glenn. Glenn used to rock up when he was first starting his tattoos, and I used to rock up for pre-drinks and all that with his tattoo gun. And every time and I'd be like, oh fucking not this again.
Honestly?
And one of them would end up with a fucking shambles. It was either get one on the night time, or when you were still a little bit pissed the next day, you'd go on and see him and get one. Right, I've got that there. It says "Come on, scream," and it's not even spelled right. It's spelled CMOWN. Come on, scream.
Put a picture on.
Aye.
I remember like people used to get. Everyone got those exclamation marks of one year.
I never got one. Really.
Next to that Corey, and then everyone got little green eye monsters at one point now.
No, I never got one. Exclamation mark look bigger than me fucking now. Maybe I just get the full stop.
First time I met Glenn, it was at Gary Searle's 18th birthday party at the Vale. And so Glenn would have been about 16, but had the decks on, and Glenn was rocking the mic. I was like, hey, he's not here. He was working on the mic then.
Oh, I see. On the mic, mate.
I got known then. I'm not just being biased. I think he's one of the best MCs. He's like a rapid, quick fire.
He's wicked, and then he's put on his shows at all across the North East at Detonations. Should get them back on, Glenn.
Glenn and a few other lads do a night called Detonation, kind of raves and like local pubs and that. Wicked, I've had some wicked guest MCs on, but even just like having them on was wicked, wasn't it? Back in the day.
So welcome back to the Glenn Show.
Aye. Just before we move on from that, back in FILTA will be put up this weekend. It was my birthday. It's my birthday on Monday, but
is it your birthday? Is it?
In 2014, it was actually on my birthday, 22nd November 2014. They put a Stephen McCarrick birthday special Detonation on at the Butte in High Spen, and I got MC Ace on.
Is it on SoundCloud now?
I never know.
Get the link on it. Do your thing.
If it is, we'll put the link on if it's there, but I don't know if it is.
Oh, yeah.
But I got MC Ace to sing at my birthday, so I'll chance that.
To sing.
I'll not forget it.
Oh, yeah.
It was class.
Respect to the Stephen McCarrick.
I know, I was wicked.
Spelled with a double D. Talking about the Ace, we're on it. We were going to talk about it last week, but we totally forgot. The Ace and Tazo special.
Tazo got the guys again.
Nah.
It was wicked, wasn't it?
Nah, honestly, I'd been looking for it for probably a good solid month, and eventually it eventually got put on, and I sent it to you straight away, didn't I, Gans? Yeah, it is. And I was going to save it for the gym for that night, and all you text me back saying was, it's good.
Aye.
And I was like, does it mean it's good?
I didn't want to give you any spoilers.
I tell you what, I put it on in the gym.
I meant like, it's good.
I put it on in the gym and I was spinning all over, you know. Honestly, I think it was the hardest I'd worked in ages, but I was laughing. Yeah, it was class. Like,
yeah,
totally
anyone
class.
who's like been into that like rave scene back in the day will know like Tazo and Ace. Like back in the day, the Tazo Ace back to backs were like some of the highlights. They were some of my favourite tapes. Was Tazo Ace back to back.
I think they were everyone's with.
And but they haven't like done that in a long time. Was it like 15 years or something?
They had fellows, hadn't they? Them
oh, I don't mean that. Why? But
I don't mean that. I would have put it.
But
they had fellows.
But anyway, they done a reunion anyway, and it was fucking class. But I was thinking, I didn't know how it's gonna go because they've not done it together for so many years, and lots of the rhymes where they went back to back was like. They were kind of, they finish each other's lines and all that sort of shit, and it kind of like worked dead well. Where they would come in at certain times and that. I thought they've not done it for years, maybe it's not going to work because they've not done it in so long. But it was like they'd never been away. It was class, all the old rhymes and that.
Do you know what it is? It was unreal, and like and I just thought like it would have happened just after the lockdown. Like we had the lads on the video, like Hunty rang us up when he was there, like on the live and that, and when I was listening to it, I was just imagining all the lads, because obviously like Hunty and Glenn, like they were there like fucking every week, you know what I mean? I was just watching that, thinking how much them would have been buzzing, like that was just me.
Anyway, class.
Aye. So I welcome back to the Monkey Show.
Aye.
The Monkey and the Glenn Show.
Aye. But shout out to the Tazo and the ACE rocking the show once again.
Oh, it was fucking mint that, like and rocked it.
Well, I haven't even got into proper notes today. Usually what I do is we'll type up some notes for the week and I print them off work on a Friday, but I got so busy at work yesterday that it just got away from us. I totally forgot. So we've literally wrote on the back of the notes from last week, scribbled down a few bullet points to talk about, so...
Busy at work, were you?
Where do I go from here?
Chock-a-block there, it doesn't stop.
Obviously, as I mentioned, it's my birthday on Monday, so this is my birthday.
Is it your birthday, is it?
Aye.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you should say that, you know. You've got your bike in there, he's getting a bike for his birthday. We've getting it in the toilet because we've got some people coming over the day, so I thought, oh, put his bike in the toilet.
Well, before we even get there, why is it in the toilet? So, obviously with my bike I bought a lock because we live in apartment blocks. I'm going to keep my bike downstairs in the car park. There's like places where you can lock your bikes up. And obviously if you want my bike, you get fucking taxed, you know what I mean? And but I hadn't figured the fucking thing, it's like a combination lock. I hadn't even opened it or figured it out, so I brought it up in the apartment last night until I figured the lock out so I could take it down there. So there's him clever saying, oh yeah, I know how to do this. You've got to put the knife in here.
He was struggling.
If you'd seen the Instagram story the other day, you'd see he's like, oh yeah man. I was like trying to figure it out and I just taking my time. Oh yeah, get the knife in here. Boom! And just fucking smashed it to bits.
It's thing.
Therefore I've got to keep the bike up here because I haven't got a fucking lock to keep it downstairs and I'll get fucking taxed.
Anyhow, I was just in the toilet there and I've pissed on your bike.
I have to move the bike on the toilet because I've got people coming out and they'll be pissing on me front wheel. The front wheel will be fucking rusted. I haven't even been on the cunt yet.
I was shaking the old gland and a bit of piss flicked off and went on his handlebar.
You notice that now when you got the social clubs and all that in England and you go to the toilets, all the old blokes piss it out.
How did they? You know what they do here? Have you noticed what they do here? All the older blokes. They pull the short up.
Why do you look at blokes' cocks in the toilet?
What you do? With the dildo.
Aye, the dildo. Funny, eh? Aye, so anyway, I was going to say it's my birthday.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to fucking say something.
5 times.
Because you keep cutting us off. Yeah. Doesn't he keep cutting us off? Write a comment. Anyway.
Watch the last episode and see how much he cuts me off. That's funny. That's funny.
I'm just trying to get a fucking word in. Anyway, my birthday night out today. We've got lawn bowls booked, but it's fucking seen a state it's been fucking pissing down for the last 3 days, so it looks like that might be getting fucking sacked off and all. Liberty. Plan B. Go on.
Got him! I know. No, I reckon it'll be good, mate, if it rains, whatever, like, we'll just do it. But it's like, I was working for a while right opposite the Marrickville Bowls Club, and it looks really good anyway, and like, you have a good bar, and that you were saying you've been to the one in Alexandria, and They double
Aye.
cheap for the pints and that. Like
Aye.
instead of spending a tenner on a pint, you'll spend a fiver.
It might sound mad to people watching from home in England that kind of freaking play lawn bowls. It's like a big thing, innit? Like obviously in England it's probably not something you would do a lot because the weather's thing, but weather's a bit shit. But over here it's like all the youngins, it's like a craze, isn't it? People can drinking and playing lawn bowls.
Aye.
It's all the rage.
Aye, you do.
It's all the rage with the youngins.
Aye.
So aye.
So that'll be good.
That'll be good, aye.
Either way, we'll end up
You'll
Steven.
probably see some videos fucking on the edit of us fucking Steven again.
More than likely.
I'll be steaming me carrots, no doubt.
Aye. At least we've gotten the podcast out the way this week instead of doing it hungover tomorrow. Because that, fuck me, when doing that last week, I was critical of me.
I can't even remember doing it. I was
I
still
was
pissed
all
with
a
the
blue, aye. Still, that video of you, man, in bed.
I didn't come on my own fucking website to get megged.
There was loads of people messaging you that saying, is he alright? Has he got that covered? I was like,
Covered?
no, he's just fucking...
Looked like I had something worse than covered.
Yeah, when I come
Looked
in,
like I was
that.
in St. Bean's Hospice.
Do you know when I come in? I thought you did me.
I felt like I was fucking deep.
Your eyes
I wasn't
were-
far off, to be fair.
Your eyes were sunk right back into your head.
Oh, I was feeling that.
What
I'm
happened to
actually-
steaming?
I'm actually surprised how quickly I pulled myself around you now, because an hour later from that photo we're doing the podcast, weren't we? But I was just pissed. I got my second wind or something. Can't remember any of recording that podcast.
That's something that's good, you know. You know when you've been out the night before and you wake up and you're still a little bit fucking where you're fucked. I've not done that in a while. Where you get back on the drink again.
They don't actually sort us out that morning, which I would recommend for anyone who would be a stitchy hangover. An icy, freezing cold shower. It just shocks you back to fucking reality.
I get that cold bath, mate.
Aye.
Cold bath does me in. 10 minutes in a freezing cold
It like
bath.
shocks your system and like starts pumping your blood in your body or something. And you just feel, it doesn't like completely cure your hangover, but you feel a bit better like.
I just think we're getting on now. Like, what are you, 36?
I'm turning 24 on Monday.
37 on Monday, the lad.
In
Nah.
the comments, how old do you think I'm turning on Monday?
40.
Why I?
Aye.
If you don't already know us, obviously, have a little guess and see how old you think I'm going to be turning.
Is that what? Fucking hell, aye, but do you know what it is, like, we were looking round on the internet and all that the other day, like, or just watching it, because normally on, like, maybe it's on a Thursday night, because, to be honest, like, obviously we lived together, we didn't see each other that much, you know what I mean, like, I got out the house at about, 6 if I'm lucky, I didn't come back until like 6, 7 o'clock, sometimes Steve's on late and all that, so we'll always set a night and we're like, right, we'll, or maybe it's on a Wednesday, Thursday. We don't normally sit down for a cup of tea every night and all that, but we thought, oh, Thursday night we'll sit down, we'll see what's been going on in the world this week and all that, what we can talk about. And there wasn't too much going on, right? So we thought, oh, we'll have a look at some other podcasts and see what them lads are doing, right? And we'll come across these lads who have got, what, like fucking 1 million followers, them fellas. And we thought, oh, we'll see what these are talking about. I tell you what, it was fucking shite, we knocked it off, didn't we? And we thought, what's people watching these for? They just seem like two little rich divvies, didn't they? So, aye.
Don't know.
So if you want to, me and Steve was saying, like, we could fight these. Well, you're right. Like, me and Steve are going to fight the fellas, so if anyone knows the fellas, get on to them and me and Steve's going to try and fight them.
Supposedly, aye.
And there's that True Geordie and all, what do you reckon of him?
I think he's great.
Do you actually?
Nah. He's a fucking idiot, isn't he?
No, do you know what he strikes me as? Like, obviously he's got his fame and all that. He had me thumb, you know, where I chopped it last night, doing that lot.
Yeah. To be fair, Geordie's done really, really well for himself.
I has.
But I do feel like he hangs out the back of people a bit.
Oh, massively, man.
I mean,
Aye.
I actually really like him. I used to watch his podcasts and that, but I find him a bit cringe now, to be honest.
Aye, and like when he was like small time, he was more relatable and all that. But you know,
that's not us hating because he's big, because, you know, good on him for being
Oh,
successful.
aye,
but
well, aye,
I feel like, say how much he was up Jake Paul's arse and that.
minging.
Because, like, obviously it's beneficial to him to have friends like that, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Just say it like it is, the fucking divvies.
Aye.
I see he was hanging at the back of Jake Paul.
Now, what the True Geordie was, I thought he looks like, and he still does look like that, but even more so back in the day and all that. Yeah, you know them blokes who they're not in any sort of shape or anything, they wear all the tap out stuff and all that, and you see them, they think they're solid and that. So fucking, me and Steve will fight the true
I
Geordie.
didn't have that fancy fighting him, to be fair.
Both the way. I'll
2-on-1.
stand behind Steve, I'll push it towards him, and then when he's not looking, I'll get on his back. And I'll have to fucking chin him. So,
I'm not fighting any of these cunts.
so I think so far on the podcast we've called out Jake and Logan Paul.
They flapped it.
They flapped it. We've called out the true Geordie and the fellas as well. So any one of the five will fight any one of us.
Yeah, but it is. Like,
But true Geordie, both of them, because seen the size of the
I want
colour.
to share a page, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that.
Share a page, or we'll fucking boast you.
Yeah. Actually, with it being Steve's birthday, all he wants for his birthday is for you to press subscribe. That's all he wanted, wasn't it, Steve?
Exactly, aye.
Aye, that's all he wanted.
Just a couple of struggling YouTubers that you were once upon a time.
Trying to get by. Aye, so
Oh, what else have we got on my list today, apart from calling our podcasters for some clickbait? I tell you what, we did watch the other night when we were doing a bit of research, was the Gaethje Chandler fight.
Again, we watched it on the like on the show, but I watched it again on the Thursday night, and that was it. We said, didn't we? We did say last week it was gonna be like an all-out war, that, and it fucking was.
It was like
Jesus, it was some parts of it.
it was like my favourite kind of fight. Like as I mentioned in one of the last episodes, just total scrapping. That was only like a one takedown or something, or a couple of attempts, but
Chandler tried to take him down a few times, like, because he had to.
that hole, didn't he? Aye.
He had to.
But
I'm sure at one point, Chandler tried to take him down, and Gaethje just fucking fully somersaulted him.
At one point, Chandler was just standing there like that, and Gaethje was just pure landing digs off his chin, and he was just taking them, wasn't he?
Didn't we say in that fight that Gaethje looks a bit like he's in too much of a good shape?
He's in scary good shape, isn't he?
A little suspicious, but respect to him if that's the shape he can get in. Like, how good's that, man?
I was just jealous.
But I was just walking forward, and he's a machine, Chandler. Like he was just taking them digs. Like, I would have been knocked out for 3 weeks, mate. Because Gaethje's a fucking boy, though, isn't he?
I know, aye.
I would love to see McGregor fight. He's calling people out all the time. I would love to see him get in the ring with one of them.
Getting those bursts.
100%.
That's actually pretty good. Obviously, the Max Holloway fight last week, that was a great fight now, like. An absolute war as well.
Aye, it was.
Nice to see them show a bit of respect at the end. When
He was got an ambulance with him. Aye,
but, there was a clip of McGregor watching that fight, had his shirt off, and he was like pacing up and doing his living room like that, like he was in the cage, like squaring up with it. Tell you that, I was just like, yeah.
How was he walking again?
He's like that. Squaring up with it, telling you, his living room, like fucking hell.
What's the matter? I was like walking backwards and forwards if he was watching him.
It isn't he, man?
Oh yeah,
He's just making it harder and harder to like him.
Aye. Lost the plot, I think the same.
Well, I want to know.
No thanks. Aye, nah, not for me.
Nah, always respect him as a fighter, but he's making some questionable decisions.
Yeah, he's
that at the minute.
Aye.
He
was calling up Max Holloway, by the way.
Aye.
I would love to see.
Aye.
That would be a hellish fight.
I reckon he looks a bit strong for Max Holloway. I think
that's what I think. Aye.
But Max Holloway is much fitter.
Oh,
he would just throw 1,000 digs off his lips.
I'd love to see.
Aye.
That would be a good one to Gaethje, wouldn't it?
Aye.
But it's a shame that we wouldn't be on the McGregor side, because I think when in Vegas or something like that, when the McGregor hype was at its top.
How far we are? 16.
When the McGregor hype was really at the top, to be in Vegas around about that time would be good, like.
Yeah.
But
I know, aye.
That's about as far as we're fighting knowledge guns this week, and our Terence Crawford's fighting in the boxing. That we fucking he's a boy, him. He's really good. What were you gonna say?
Before we move on from the fight news, or whatever, Joe Laws won last weekend.
Aye.
Congratulations. Some boy.
Aye.
We haven't managed to watch. Oh, did we watch the highlights? Didn't we?
Aye, we couldn't tune in for some reason.
We found like an okay quality version of the highlights on YouTube. We couldn't find the full fight, but
and he looked fucking mint.
He looked really good. Like he looked strong. He looked bigger. He was throwing loads of white, like, good hooks, like loads of hooks. On the ropes. But some scrap, like. But yeah, congratulations.
Did you see, by the way, Stephen Robinson's on the undercard for Chris Eubank?
Is he?
Aye.
Chris Eubank.
Aye. His son. Chris Eubank Jr.
Aye. That's fucking massive.
Right.
Well done, congratulations. I'll be keeping tuning in watch. Is that in December? Or was it?
I think so, aye.
That's a lot of fights on in December.
I know. Plenty to talk about,
Then.
Can you believe it's December though?
I know. Where's this year, man?
Do you know what I was talking to Lena the other day, right? I was saying, Because normally, holidays is the thing that keeps me going for the year. It keeps us plucking away and all that. Like, there's no to bother when you've got a holiday. We've been away once this year. You were there. We went to Jervis Bay for fucking 4 days.
Just the weekend, wasn't it?
That's all we've done for the whole year. I couldn't believe it, mate. And it was this time last year we were in Byron.
Aye, I know. And that was the last holiday before that, wasn't it? So about Byron this time last year.
Don't know, man.
Aye.
Like, this COVID's been fucked.
But I mean, everyone's been in that position worldwide. I mean, I know
we're lucky to get away.
It's nice to see people back in the UK now getting away on holidays.
Aye, it is, aye.
Good on yous.
I hope it's just the end of it, man. It's fucking shit.
I think we're getting there, like.
I hope so.
I think we are getting there, like.
I just seen on the news before, Austria's been plunged back into a lockdown. Austria, aye. Fuck, it's not Australia, but aye. Get away from the COVID crack anyway.
I'm trying to say, fuck that shit. But while we're still on the fights, this week, friggin' Canelo is saying he wants to move to Cruiserweight to fight for the title there.
Unreal.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon he'd do well?
Well, aye, because you know what it is? I was reading something and it was like, possibly this could be genius from Canelo because...
I've only seen that because he's fucking double.
I'm off fuck. My ginger is a lot darker than his.
His physique now, right?
Way aye. I fucking wish.
His unique physique.
No, I would say it might be a stroke of genius from Canelo because the champ at the minute who he's wanting to fight is very like similar height, reach, everything about him. Like it's say like Canelo could pick him apart and then 5 different weight class champ, man. What the fuck?
I don't think that's ever been done, is it?
No, but that's.
Has it been done at 4?
Different. He's got it.
But has it been done before him?
I don't know. Probably.
Some boy, hey.
Some boy.
He's definitely in the history books, like. I'm not sure. You'll be getting heavyweight next. You'll be fighting Tyson Fury for the WBC.
He's slithering about, isn't he? He's just fucking. All the weight classes must be thinking, fuck me, he's a machine, this cunt, like. But
it's like you could understand, like, if I was him personally, I would retire now, like. He's just that ambitious. He wants to keep going and conquering more. But you wouldn't be mad at him for being world champion in 4 weight classes and then retiring on top, right? I've did it. I've clocked it. Aye. But the fact that he wants to move to cruise, I actually really didn't expect that. You know, I was like, what?
He'd be able to say boxing completed it, mate. But aye. So this weekend we've got Eddie Howe's first game in charge.
Aye, Brentford.
The new...
the tunes and stuff for them.
Lee Charnley's just walked away as well, like he's the Callan at the deep set rot that was in the tune, he's gone. And the last thing to go will be the Sport Direct signs. So that's good. But you know what happened? Did you see Eddie Howe's got COVID, he can't go?
Oh, I saw that,
shit crack that, innit? Like he could have went out on the pitch and all that, the Geordies would have went
berserk. 1 step forward and 2 steps back, isn't it? It's just the fucking Newcastle curse. But nah, it's just a slow pick up, it'll be fine.
It's been nice, you know, that there's been an international break and he's had it, and now like not a lot of time, not a lot of time at all, but at least he didn't just come in on the Monday game Saturday.
Yeah, your national break might be a bit of a benefit for the tune coming into this game now, they might just fucking kick them out of that.
Talking about the international break, what do you reckon about England winning the World Cup?
It's coming home.
What do you reckon? I
don't think so, to be honest.
Fuck off, why? Honestly.
Do you honestly think England are going to win the World Cup?
Why not, eh?
We didn't win Euros.
We came fucking close.
I know, And fucking hell, how devastated were we that day, man. You know, that was right at the start of lockdown. We were all looking forward to going out for the World Cup and that. It was going to be stupid times. We had like places booked and venues for the semis and all that shit.
You had a semi?
And then the lockdowns and that happened, so it probably killed our fucking vibe, didn't it? We were sitting here at 8 o'clock in the morning, my dressing gowns watching it.
You know what was it, killer? And it was nice, it was lush to see, like, because England had just came out of the lockdown. But we were just plunged into fucking...
I was sitting here in the city, sick of my legs in that lockdown. I was FaceTiming my brother at the Rose and Crown, waiting by his pals. Alright, Steve! Pierced took their heads in that. I was like, oh yeah, it was class.
We'll
jump on the table and sing.
But I will come close to that, and I don't see there's any reason why we can't win it. It's like the squad that we had, it's just going to be strong.
I agree. I'm just being pessimistic. I think we can do it. Like,
why? Of course we can.
We should have won the fucking Euros. We just got very unfortunate in that game.
Yeah, man. I was
Biggest man.
I was proud as punching him at me. I was proud as punching the lads.
How mint would it have been, man, if we'd just got the win that day? Well, I think we were the better team and everything. Like, we just got unfortunate.
Oh, it was class, man. We scored the goal and all that, but that's in the past there.
We were ahead by a couple of goals.
I think we're at least 1-0 up. I don't know.
Alright. I seen in the news this week, Steven Gerrard's banned ketchup at Villa.
What? Ketchup? What, in this stadium?
Just the players aren't allowed to fucking have ketchup.
Why?
It's not in the training grounds or nothing.
Why?
Because I think it's something with the average age for the players, they're like 30 and all that. It's like bad for them because there's like salt and all that shit.
Wait, get the reduced salt one?
This is his
what a knacker!
This is just part of his ruthless approach to,
that would be
his management style. Imagine he was your manager. Imagine ruthless.
Yeah, imagine having your chips and that. Because when I have my chips and that, I like a few different sauces, but red sauce is one of the ones that I like.
You probably didn't want to be eating chips if you're a fucking athlete, like.
Why not, like?
Maybe because your body's a temple.
It's how we take it!
I don't know, mate. Fuck knows.
But
what else has got on the list? That's as far as my Steven Gerrard knowledge went.
So I've got written down, yeah. Oh, make sure you wear a cap.
Oh, I was going to say I want to return the start of the game.
I was going to wear a cap, because I'm paranoid.
Why's your hat over there?
I'm paranoid, you know, and I brought it doing. In fact, right, I'm paranoid at the minute, me. I'm sure my hair's gone. Like, I'm honestly almost certain my hair, like a stiff breeze is gonna fucking blow my hair straight off.
You can't watch Newcastle United in the morning, the New York Yankees in the afternoon.
That's it. So, what do you reckon?
I think it's sweet.
Recede at the high hill, man.
Sound, man.
Somebody's fro has got to go. What do you reckon?
Nah.
It's got me paranoid at the minute. I'm keen on just shaving it off, mate. But people used to say I used to fucking look like a Scotch egg at school.
Why don't you grow it and get a perm? Now, like one of them trendy perms, you say, the Spice Boys getting in that.
I don't think I could pull that off, like.
I think you would do that. Well, you could try it if you didn't like it, then cut the cunt off.
A ginger perm. If I fucking, you know what it is? I can never take this cunt serious now. He's like, oh, get that tattoo, it'll look wicked. I get it, and then really, I think he's got an agenda that he's trying to make us.
That's fucking you, that.
Are you mad?
Where it is?
What we're getting this year anyway, we need another one.
Fuck knows. Any filter?
Yeah. Nah.
We got these fucking shooter things last year. Went out, was it Boxing Day? I got a fucking bladder and I woke up with a palm tree in my finger.
Aye.
Same one.
We will do something similar this year. We'll make it a tradition.
Aye. While we're still in the football as well, apparently Harry Kane's close to breaking the England goal scoring record.
Aye.
Scored like 7 goals in the last 2 games, I think.
Do you know what it is? He does all these things, right? But there's just some of the Budima didn't rate him for some reason. I just feel like he obviously is unreal. There's just some of the Budima didn't rate him. But him, like, I just feel like he's good at being in the right spot at the right time, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's going hate.
No, it's not, you know, because who's he going to take the record off? Rooney?
So Rooney's number 1 with 53 goals in 120 games.
But right, so saying that, Rooney, for me, a lot of people say they didn't rate Rooney, but I think he was the last of a dying breed of like an English striker, like what Shearer was.
If you look at the game to goal ratio though, so he's done 120 games, 53 goals. Harry Kane scored 48 goals in only 67 games, so nearly half the amount of games, and he's nearly on the same amount, he's like 4-5 goals away from Rooney's record. So
I just say like it's just me being daft, that like he's obviously amazing in that.
Number 2, by the way, is Sir Bobby Charlton, 106 games and 49 goals.
Now there's a striker.
Some fucking boy here.
Where's Shearer?
Fuck Shearer. Alan Shearer, number 8, 63 games, 30 goals.
Where man, that's a false list. That Shearer was number 1. Did he actually? We watched that thing the other night with Shearer?
This is total.
What?
This is like the total of.
Alright, so watch the thing with Shearer and Gary Neville. Gary Neville does a good podcast.
He does a good show.
How good Shearer looking like? And I'm not that way inclined, but I tell you what.
Alright then.
You said it first.
It's gorgeous, That's the real one.
Who are they?
I actually noticed on my thing, he was unboxing him the other day on the new FILTA page.
I didn't unbox him, man.
Nah,
it's when you tag someone.
I'm only joking on that. I was on a fully Meggy there, but I thought nah.
Megas it? Megas? What happens to you?
But not to be fair, he's looking really good, like, he looks like really well for his age and that.
Alright.
Kept well, the lad.
That's 27 minutes,
Fuck that, to wrap the cunt up. What's we call it?
It's called Digress.
Let's conclude it.
I never conclude the video.
What should we do for the last 3 minutes?
Get the, what's it called?
We'll get the ball out.
Get the ball in it! We might not have time in that. We might not have time.
Is there a whistle in this place?
There's always a fucking whistle in this place.
Keep on, man! Well, on that note,